What's going on, everybody? I'm going to make another video here. Tonight I'm going to start tearing this thing down a little bit because I'm picking up an exhaust and a tuner tomorrow. Decided to go with the RJWC. It's going to be just a slip-on with their tuner that's going to come with it too. The other day I installed the Dalton clutch kit. I was going to do a video for that, but it was a pretty straightforward install. Didn't really need, didn't take very long. Once you get the clutch cover off, you basically I just use an impact to pull I just changed the primary spring because I'm only running 26-inch tires, but I do have the secondary spring that the kit came with in case I ever want to change it. So I just ended up changing 3 of the weights and the spring, and then I put a Renegade XXC belt on it. Those are supposed to be pretty good. So I'm going to set the camera up here and I'm going to start tearing this thing down. So when I pick up my exhaust and my tuner tomorrow, I can just install it and go for a rip. So as you can see here, grab my flashlight. It's going to be that gray connector there. So that gray connector right there, and that one right there. Those are going to be the injectors we're going to be unplugging. So everything will be pretty much ready. I don't have to strip anything down any further. I'm probably going to put the tuner up in here somewhere. I've seen people do it, or I might even want to try to put it down in here. Haven't really quite decided yet where I'm going to put that, but now I do have this wrapped, so I'm going to have the new one wrapped too. But for right now, we're going to take off this big hunkin' muffler here that holds a lot of heat. I've already had the plastics changed out from Can-Am once because it's got this, like, it just makes them like putty, these plastics. Like sometimes after a ride I will put a brace under here while it's still hot so it will, when it cools down, it'll cool down straight. But it's doing it to this side too. I don't know why. These things run so hot. And that's the reason why I got into the clutch and everything else, because I was going through the snow even. I was wide open a lot. And this case got extremely hot. And then I just hear the belt whipping around inside. It didn't break, but it started breaking down. So it was making lots of noise in there, so I ended up taking the cover off, found pieces of the belt, and then I decided, well, I have the clutch cover off, I'm ordering a new belt, so I went with the Renegade XXC belt, and then I decided to go with the Dalton clutch kit while I was in there anyways. It was very easy to put in. I should have done a video with that, but I figured I'd do a video with this because I haven't seen anyone put this particular exhaust that I've got on one of these 1000s before. So I've seen the duals. I am only going to go with the single. It's going to be the single. It's going to exit right here. I think that's going to look pretty cool. So we'll give it a shot. If I don't like it, we can always change it down the road. But that's going to be it so far. So let's start tearing down. Take this exhaust off. pull those off. Because basically we just have to pull the back bumper away from the machine and it'll allow us to pull that out because it's in there by like a really stupid hanger but I can't pull it out enough without moving this bumper. I can't even move it at all. Like it's still got like a half an inch to pull out still. And I don't want to wreck the stock exhaust because if for whatever reason I want to put it back on or somebody needs it or wants it. So I guess we're going to continue to tear down here as best we can. Grab the camera here. Now what we need to do is get to these ones here. That'll release the bumper for us and we'll be good to go. So that's what it looks like now with no exhaust, no muffler anyways. Got the pipe back in there. I think that'll be fine overnight. Yeah, I'm going to just tighten down the plastics here because I don't think I need to remove those tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow with the tuner and the exhaust, and then we'll give it a test run. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I'm going to continue with this install here for my 2017 Renegade 1000 XXC. I went with the RJWC. This is the Mud Edition series. So this is going to be a center mount. I'm thinking it's going to look kind of cool on this machine. I'm going to just grab the other pipe and everything that came with the kit. So now the kit, I guess they forgot to pack the, there's two heat shields that go on the fuel tank because when you see I mount that up on the bumper, it gets extremely close to that tank. So I can't even test it out today because the dealership that I bought it from is 2 hours away. I picked it up today. And halfway home I realized I was going through the kit just in the car and I saw that the heat pads didn't come with it, so they're shipping them out and I'll get those tomorrow. But for right now, we can go ahead and get this ready to install. I'm sure that that's clean. Alright, so it says here to apply a thin layer of copper paste to the inside of the stainless plant before installing. So, and on the threads. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the threads there, a little bit on the inside of this clamp, save some for the next one. Guess I'll just use my finger to kind of spread it around. So it'll go on there not too bad. Some on the threads, put the rest of it on there from my finger. A rag. So if you see there, I put a good amount of that copper paste on there. So now that will go over the pipe. Now I'll make sure I got this right. It's going to go in like that, and I'm going to want it to be like this. Probably going to get some all over the place, so I'll have to clean it up later. So that just slides in there. I'll just leave that loose for now. And then the bolt kit that holds this thing all together. Move this over here so we can see what's going on. That's for the their spark arrestor. I'll pour everything out here. So, from what I understand, you kind of sandwich those two between. Now they don't send you instructions at all, so you kind of just have to fend for yourself, I guess. Alright, so we're going to continue with the install here of the RJWC center exit slip-on for the 2017 Renegade 1000 XXC. So I've already installed I just kind of slid on the mid-pipe there. So then you got to get all these bushings here. Come with the kit. 2 big washers and 2 rubber washers too. I'll go through here. Put these on. The first rubber washer goes on. I'm actually going to get both sides all set up here, so that and push that on just a little bit to get it to sit there, and then place this in here. Alright, if it'll go. Pushed a little too much. Gonna need something to hit it with here. Bring it down a tiny bit. Okay, same with the other side. Just tap it in. Just a piece of wood laying around. Alright, so that's that. So, get the clamp on there. Put the copper paste on. Kind of just comes with a little tiny thing of copper paste. It wants you to put it on the threads and the inside of the clamp only. So I kind of just spread it around. Get it on the threads. Get it on a rag. Alright. So I'll slip this over that side. I can worry about that later. Probably have to pull it out a tiny bit. Alright, so let's see here. Doesn't want to spin on that now. There we go. So it's not 100% centered, first thing I notice, but there's not really much you can do because the brackets are where the brackets are. You're not really able to move them around, so that should be fine though. Wipe this copper stuff off the pipe. So like I said, I'm not going to be able to try it out really today. I'm going to run it, but I have to put those heat shields on there because that is extremely close to the fuel tank. I'm not comfortable with that at all. So, but it's a nice looking kit. Oops. That's it installed. Pretty quick once you have the old system out. That looks kind of cool. It's really loud. The guy at the dealership started up a Outlander 1000 for me that had the pipe already on it, and sounded pretty nice. So the next step is going to be, put this back on here, we're going to install the tuner. RJWC tuner. So it came with a Velcro back that I just laid on the ground on accident. So hopefully it actually still sticks. If not, then I might have some of my own Velcro somewhere. So that's that piece there. That's not going to stick for sure. I'll put some heat to it. Let that stick. So let's just place it on here. I'm gonna just heat that up real quick. Okay, so we put the Velcro right here, so that'll stick on and sit there. Now we're going to run the wires. Pretty straightforward setup. Just feed everything through here. So all you have to do is hook up a ground wire. I'll zip tie all this in all pretty later. Run it up through here. Right there. There we go. So that's up through there, so I can run all that. It comes with a few zip ties, so maybe I won't put it there. I'm probably going to put it somewhere else. Put it under here, because I don't know where the fenders go. I don't want anything to be rubbing on that or hit it. So I'll probably just end up tying it in right here somewhere. So, and the other ones, so it says it doesn't matter which one. It just says channel 1 is yellow or white and red, I believe. So it's this one here. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but now the tricky part, I guess, is getting a hold of that there. I'm going to put this here like this. I'm hoping that's going to be fine, because that goes there. I just don't want anything rubbing on this, or so let's put that there like so for now. So we're going to do the one and then the other. So I'm going to try to get that plug off. I wonder if I can just pull this off here. I don't want to. I don't think you need to either. Just gotta get your hands in there. Maybe use a flathead. Just push that in. I have a couple of different ones. This. Without pushing too hard or damaging anything. That's the one thing I don't want to do. I'm going to move this camera actually over here so you guys can see what's going on, kind of what I'm doing. One here is going to go into that, one of the black connectors, and then on the same one you're going to get back in there and plug this onto the injector. Spin it around. Let's see where I'm going here. Not very convenient. Cheap lights. Alright. Push that onto there. Man, oh man. Tight in here. There's one. And now the other one is over here. It's a little bit easier to access. I don't give you much room off that wire though, so just gotta keep everything tight. So now I want to make sure I'm on the inside of this shift rod here. Inside my in here, right there. Clip it in. And then the little clip is on the bottom, so I gotta go in this way. I think it is. Anyway, let's double check. Yeah. Now I do have to put the ground wire on first. I was supposed to, so let's do that right now. And then continue trying to clip this guy onto there. Where'd I go? Okay. There we go. That's on there. Make sure it clips in. There we go. Now, just do a little cleanup with the wires here.
I'm sure I'm going to need more than 3 that came with the kit, but let's start. Let's put this nice loop there without kinking it. I'll put that on there first. That goes from there. And then I just don't want anything touching that shift rod there. I guess I could put everything on the inside there. So unplug this. If it will, let me. Oh man, this is cooperating today. There we go. I'll shove everything back behind this. Just that one wire, I guess. And around. Put that back in. I should do that too. Man, that's coming out of there like really. Not like that. Just put that like that. Probably not tomorrow. I'm sure there's better and cleaner ways to do this, but I'm just going to do it how I feel like doing it right now. Get it in there. Now, this. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. There's a little bit of slack for that there. That should be okay. I don't think anything's going to touch that. Push this actually. Pull this over here. Put it up to there so it doesn't get caught by that. Alright. Now let's grab some side cutters, which I already got out. right now, I guess I can start putting things back together. Just clean up this ground wire here. Like that. Here. This goes up tight crazy. I know, might not be the best or most efficient. I'm sure there's other guys out there that might want to do a cleaner or different job on this, but you know, I'm getting it in there. I'm not doing not rigging it. And I find pretty simple, easy way to do this. Make sure I don't cut that. There we go. That's all in there. Maybe I'll put one more there just to keep with this thing going over bumps and everything else. I don't want any of these wires to be rubbing. I know they're covered pretty good, but I'll put it super tight just so I'm sitting there so they're held in place. Alright, so that's that.
So I'm going to push this thing outside and we'll try a start on it. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. The program, I guess, does have a preset tune on it already that you have to run the machine to program it anyway. So I'm just going to open up the garage here. Okay, let's push this big thing out of here and do a first startup on it. Let's see here. Got the key in.